All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Dalton Rellinger, and welcome to Kenshi. This is a game I bought just the other day. It's been on my wish list like forever, and it finally went on sale to a point where I could actually buy it for a reasonable rate. And I've spent some time playing around with it to just kind of learn the very basics of the game. And there is no shortage of stuff to do in this game, and I thought it'd be a really fun Let's Play to do. Not necessarily so much a role playing thing, though I might end up maybe just kind of role playing, maybe telling a bit of a story um, at some point or another. But Kenshi is it's interesting. It's not a it's not a game I can really describe very easily. It's kind of like an RPG, but you are not the main character, right? Like, there is no story to Kenshi. There is no main plot for your character. You're not the Dragonborn. You're not the hero of Kavach. You're not the savior in the Call of Duty games or whatever. You are not the main character, right? The game does not give a flying crap about you. And that, in many ways, is what makes this game really awesome, because you're just a nobody, right? You're just out to look out for yourself and try to make it to one day or the next, or make it from one day to the next, I should say. And this game it's pretty challenging. I'm not gonna lie. The game is um, there's no shortage of bad things that can happen to you in this game, and by that I mean, like, there's not just, you die and that's the end, right? Like, you can actually be knocked out and kidnapped and enslaved. Then you're forced to try and escape from your slavery and try and get to a safer part of the map or something. And the map is absolutely massive, right? Like, I've only been to these two areas. I have not left the starting position that I have been put in. I went with the default beginning. I think it's called Wanderer, which, uh-oh. Jessica, no, 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 no. Jessica, you get right back there and you sit on your mat. Um, so yeah, I have not been outside of these two towns. This area is called the Hub, where I'm at right now, and this is where I started. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not a great place. I believe this is actually one of the most dangerous places in the entire game, based off what I've heard. My knowledge of this game is extremely limited, because I thought it would be kind of fun to do a kind of a blind playthrough of this, I suppose. I don't really have like any end goal in mind. I don't really have any specific goal that I want Jessica to do. Which, yes, by the way, we are playing as Jessica from the Skyrim LP. She's a very familiar face on the channel. I figured why not. And I'm also in the process of rewriting my first book. So, and Jessica is a major character in the first book. So, whenever I finally get it done, I will put links to it in the descriptions below the video, or below the videos, I should say. You would love her as a character. She doesn't mess around in the books, and unfortunately, she is one of one of my most normal characters, if not the most normal character that I have. But even then, she is still like um, she's quite a ways from normal herself, right? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, because if anybody ever wants to buy the books, I'm gonna be spoiling for them. So let's not spoil things. Right. So just to kind of give you a hint of how far ahead in the game I am, which is not far, right? Um, I have basically worked enough to get Jessica like some basic light armor, some clothing, and that's basically it. Like, all she really has to her name right now is an iron club, which at some point or another I'm going to want to sell. She has some high-grade mercenary leather armor. She has some drifter leather pants, some boots, and a shirt. That's basically all she has, with the exception of some food and a bunch of first aid kits. Um, I found that first aid kits are actually really helpful. What do you believe? Um, so I might as well show you how to make money in case anybody takes curiosity into this game, assuming the game doesn't crash. What? What is going on? Okay, there, there we go. Okay, apparently the game needed to load some stuff in. Alright, so yeah, I might as well just show you how to make money relatively quickly. But this being like one of the most dangerous areas of the map, there is no shortage of things that want you dead or kidnapped or just want to beat you down and take all your stuff. Um, like, yeah, see, like right out here, there's a fight going on. I don't know what the heck happened to you, but... Now, the guards in this game... Do not mess with the guards in this game. They will royally screw you up. Like, see, this was, like 2 against, like, 5 or 6 or something like that. And they just royally screwed these guys over. So, I believe those were starving bandits. Yeah, starving bandits. Now, Jessica does not really have that much in the way of combat experience, so I could. Those are herbivores. I'm not too worried about them. I could just take their weapons so they don't have anything whenever they wake up. I know this is kind of breaking character from the Skyrim LP, but I need money, and you can't really be too picky about what you pick up and how you pick it up. So I could take all their armor, but it's going to take several trips, and I just want to show you how to make money the fastest way that I've found so far. I'd also ask that if anybody ever takes interest in this, try not to spoil anything for me because I'm trying to do this blind. But I'd be more than happy for suggestions on what to do in certain areas. Alright, so you can have that, that, and that. And do you have anything that I might want? Thing is, like, items in this game are really expensive, right? And I only have 11,700 cats, as they're called, to my name. Like, cats are the currency in the game. I don't know why it's called cats, but hey, what can you do? Right, so based off my personal experience, what you want to try and do is you want to find copper. And I just so happen to know that there is copper over here, right? So I'm going to have Jessica go and collect some copper for a bit. And there is a skills thing in this game. Like, the more you do something, the more your skill in that particular field will increase. Like, you start off as probably the weakest person in the entire world, but because I played 13 days in-game with Jessica now, she is actually... She's really good at that. She's really good with athletics. She's even faster if she doesn't have any clothes on, believe it or not. It's kind of the old Elder Scrolls law right there, especially Oblivion. But, yeah, if you take all her armor and stuff off, just leave her in, you know, her underwear, she will outrun pretty much anything that I've come across so far. So it's worth bearing in mind, because bandits will come at you in groups of like upwards of 20, if not more. So I'm just going to collect some copper here. And you can actually speed up time, which I'm just going to go ahead and do. I'll have her sneaking as well. Oh. Something sees me. Though, what is it that sees me, though? That's the question. Oh. Actually, these guys might be... Yeah, they're escaped servants, and so far, I haven't really had that much in the way in terms of trouble with them, though. I might just keep my distance from them. Honestly, they're probably all going to die anyway, because look at their hunger. Their hunger is is really bad. Uh-oh. Okay. So yeah, they didn't really want to bother me too much, but there are bandits out here, like especially the dust bandits, that would be more than happy to just run up to me and just kill me out of nowhere. It's not always the case where they just kill you. Sometimes they'll like give you a warning, like, "Hey, just give us your stuff, and you won't have anything to worry about." But obviously, I've worked tooth and nail for all the gear that I have right now, and I do not want to give it away freely. So I'm just gonna zoom way out here and just keep my eyes out for anything that might come my way. I'm probably not going to pause the video too much. I'm probably just going to leave it completely unedited. You're going to be getting this raw pretty much. Whenever it eventually comes out, I don't know when I'm going to release this episode. I might release it tomorrow just to see how the video does. If you guys want to see more of this, do let me know in the comment section and leave a like, because I would be more than happy to do this as another Let's Play, basically. Something to kind of take the place of Skyrim whenever I inevitably take a break from it, or just something to upload, you know, a couple times a week, maybe a couple more times a week or something. I don't know. I say a lot, and it's unfortunately just a habit at this point. I know I do it. I just I can't really stop. It's annoying to me, but what the hell? What happened over here? What happened over here is there's some starving bandits that just got absolutely rinsed. I think what happened is they tried to attack this bar, and I know from going into that bar, there's a handful of guards in there, and the guards in this game, you don't want to mess with them. All right? Like they put the guards from the Elder Scrolls games to shame. So I'm just gonna continue slaving away here. Oh. What? Who are you? Who are you? Oh, crap, you're starving bandits. Crap. Okay, maybe... nope, 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 nope. They want me dead. Wait, food? You know what? I'll give you your food. Really? Right. Yeah, this is what I mean. This game is not joking around. And whoever you are... Maybe I'll get lucky here and he'll, like, wipe all of these guys out. And then he'll come over to me and help me out. Yeah, this is what I mean. The guards they are nothing to mess around with. Unfortunately, I don't really have a way of training Jessica at all. A lot of this is going to depend on... Okay, are you going to come over and help me, or... No, you're not. Unless... Okay, I'm in a recovery coma, so there's that at least. So... maybe just speed up time. Like, I don't really know how the whole knockout system works. They didn't take anything off of me, so... Well, I say that. Then they took my food and... That's it. Like, just my food. That's literally all they took from me. Okay, well, I can buy more food. That's not a problem. Now, the question is, like... How long do I stay in the coma? Do I eventually wake up, or do I just start dying eventually? Okay, so... Oh crap, the stomach keeps going down. That's a problem. Yeah, it's slowly getting worse. So, unless somebody comes along and, like, gives me some help, I don't think I'm gonna be... recovering from this. Yeah, nope, screw it. I'm just gonna reload. I will see you guys in a moment. Alright, so I'm back. And... I guess I could have joined you after I got the copper again, but oh well. Yeah, so, see, that's just how quickly things can come to an end for you out here. Like, this game does not mess around. At all, in the slightest. But I suppose now I'm able to show you... like, right here is her laboring skill. It's 51. Which is, I believe you start off at 1, so she's come quite a ways. I don't know if that means that she mines faster. I think she does. I'm just going to try and keep an eye out for all those bandits again. Now that I know they're coming. But yeah, there are slavers, and I haven't really come that much across, like, wildlife, like hostile wildlife at all, but I know there is hostile wildlife in the game. I just haven't really seen it yet. So, yeah, these things right here are what those bandits were after, I think. And as well as this iron club, which, you know, to be honest, it says it's stolen even though I took it off a dead bandit. I'm not really sure how stolen that actually is, and I'm not sure how much I actually care, but apparently it is stolen. And luckily, the bars where I'm at, they actually accept stolen stuff, so... Alright, so here's what I've basically been collecting, right? I've been collecting copper, and its value is 220, its sale value is 220, and its average price is 180, so it's up by quite a bit. A valuable metal used for high-tech machinery. Interesting. Right, so I think I can carry a good 5 others. So it's weird because this area is where I've done most of my mining. I've just mined here, run up to that bar there, and just sold everything. And this area tends to be one of the safer areas based on my experience, though. Yeah, these guys are slave traders. Do not mess with the slave traders. They will royally screw you over. I have seen, like, just these 9 guys, counting the animal. I have seen these 9 things take down, like, groups of 50 bandits or so. So, do not mess with the slave traders unless you have a very specific death wish. Right, I am actually going to save scum here. This game, you better get used to save scumming because you will need it. You will need it a lot. And the bodies do deteriorate after a while. I don't think... like, there's a way to bury them, but I do know certain animals will actually come along and feast on the corpses. And it's actually kind of disturbing in some ways because, like, you actually see you actually see the bodies being torn apart and whatnot. The game is... It's not clowning around. Like, this is not an easy game at all. It's interesting, I'll give it that much, but it's definitely fun just to see your character, like, grow in strength and whatnot. But this game is definitely not for everybody. I will say that much. But I'm more than happy to continue playing it if you guys want to see more of it. Because I'm going to play it regardless. I just don't know if it's something that you guys want to see on the channel or not. Yeah, for this first episode, I'm going to leave it pretty much raw, I suppose. Unedited. Just trying to keep an eye out for, like, any movement. Now, the slave traders are their own actual faction, I believe. Oh, we have somebody running. Who are you? Also, why does the camera keep doing that? I think there might have been a fight in town somewhere. Because usually you only really see people running like that if they're getting their butts whipped. So what else is there to say about the game? Well, in all honesty, the sky is really the limit for this because there is nothing to stop me aside from, funding and lack of resources from buying this town and repairing it and just kind of becoming the master slash mistress of the town and kind of just becoming the mayor or ruler, I suppose. But like you can grow to lead armies, you can join a faction, you can advance in the ranks, you can become a general or potentially even the faction leader, or you can just live the simple life as a farmer or a miner. The choice is really yours. Or you can be a bounty hunter, which there is a way that I can train Jessica to become a bit more skilled in terms of combat, and it lies with this building over here. The problem is there's like a really, really hefty entrance fee in order to join that particular faction, and I believe it's 10,000 cats. I think they're called the Shinobi Thieves or something. Apparently that's what happens whenever Naruto stops becoming Hokage. The Shinobi just turn into thieves rather than ninjas. Yeah, so these bodies have been out here for a while. Starting to gather flies. I think the bodies also deteriorate after a while as well. Like after things have eaten on them for so long, they just kind of become, skeletons, essentially. It's a bit gross, but at the same time, it is nature, so what are you gonna do? Alright, so we only lack one more thing of copper. And notice that there hasn't been that much happening this time around. Knock on wood. um, from what I've noticed, like nothing happens twice, really. Like those bandits that came over and attacked me out of nowhere. Oh, those are the slave traders. And yeah, see? Take a look at this. They fought some bandits, and now those bandits are being carried off by the slave traders, and they're presumably going off to another town somewhere to sell the slaves, and those bandits are going to be in for one heck of a shock whenever they wake up. Now, the slave traders are their own faction, and you have your own standing with certain factions. Which how do I pull that up? I think it's with the map. Yeah. So the factions. The Dust Bandits, I have a -10 relationship with. The Starving Bandits, I have a -10 relationship. Everything else is 0. And the Slave Traders, these guys right here, I'm very much neutral with. So I don't really have a reason to really fear them unless out of nowhere they attack me. Or if they just attack me, like, straight up out of nowhere. Because so far, like, I've been able to run, like, right past them. And they haven't really done anything to me. So, Jessica, go ahead and get yourself in there. Thank you. Right, so, I'm not a new customer. I've chat with you on many occasions. Alright, let's trade. So this is basically how you make money in this game relatively quickly. You just mine up a bunch of copper. The copper sells for 217. I think it's like originally 220, so the copper sells really, really well. And I might actually buy a new weapon here. Yeah, I'm gonna sell this. And how much is this? Ouch. It's 2,500. And how much is this to buy back? Well, it's... I don't know why I would buy that back whenever I can just come out here. And yeah. It's an iron club. Just take it. Why not? Now, I could just loot all their armor and stuff, but there's really no point. It doesn't sell for very much, and I'd kind of like to just get back, honestly, at this point. So let's just continue moseying on back up to town, where it's relatively safe. And you'll notice that I have Jessica sprinting all over the place. That's because the more you run, the faster your athletic skill increases. So it's very much similar to the Elder Scrolls in some respects, because, like, you know, the more you ran in the Elder Scrolls games, the faster your athletics would increase. Very much the same thing here, and it's, you know, it's also somewhat realistic as well. You know, the more you run everywhere, or, you know, the more often that you run, the more adept your body becomes to it. So eventually, you know, you can just run for literally days. So, in fact, the Indians, you know, the Native Americans, whenever they would hunt, they could actually outrun a deer. They couldn't run faster than the deer, but they could run, like, further than the deer. So, you know, there's just proof right there that the more you work on a skill, the better it becomes. So, right. So, okay, you don't really have anything that I'm interested in right now. And if I go and join these guys, I should have maybe 3,000 cats left over, which would still be more than what you start off with. So, oh, you're going up along the wall, I see. So, stuck with this guy. And might as well just run since we're in relative safety now. So you want to join the Shinobi, eh? The guards try to lay a crackdown, but they ain't nothing nobody. They're nothing. They're nothing if you cats can't handle. Can I join? That's it? You can join for a fee. That's it? I don't have to complete any tests to prove myself or something? What do I get in return for all that money? You get yourself allies. We have hideouts like this one in lots of major towns. We watch each other. We watch each other's backs. Shinobi thieves stick together. Okay, this right here is what I'm primarily interested in, but they have training equipment. Yeah. Honestly, I kind of need people to watch my back out here because this place is not a joke. And ooh, hello. Yeah, this is what I want. So if I just do this, right, so my attack is now up to 3. Interesting. Eventually it'll go up to 4. I want to get to 5, and then I'll call it good. And then I'll probably go and start mining some more ore or something. Heck, I could get up to 10, why not? I kind of need it in the event that another bandit group comes after me, so... As far as I can tell, there's not really any reason to sleep, by the way. Maybe somebody who is a bit more familiar with the game can tell me, like, hey, you should sleep for this particular reason. But as far as I can tell, there's not really any real reason to sleep. It might just be like a role-playing purpose, but... yeah, as far as I can tell, there's not really any real reason for me to sleep anywhere, so... I might as well just, like, continue training for, you know, days on end until I have to go get something to eat. Though, maybe I'm doing this completely wrong. I have no idea. This is my first playthrough. Nope. Alright, so I'm up to 5. Though, I think that's just like the general... at the closest skill level you're actually at, because my actual skill is now 4. So I don't know how I'm supposed to actually read this. But obviously, you know, the higher your level gets, the harder it is to actually increase the training, so... Ooh, assassination dummy, huh? Alright, so... yeah, I'm up to 5 now, so... let's go ahead and train our lockpicking skills, because why not? Lockpicking is actually kind of already high, honestly. It's kind of surprising. Alright, so out of curiosity, what else is up here? Ooh, this is a really tall tower, actually. Alright, so then up here would be where, yeah, everybody sleeps. Okay. Now, there are ranged weapons in the game, and as far as I can tell, they're actually really powerful. Alright, so lockpicking is going up pretty quick, all things considered. Yeah, I could get lockpicking up to 10, why not? Now, the assassination would be kind of interesting to do, because, like, you can even kidnap people, right? Like, you can, if you so desire, you can actually become a slaver yourself, and kidnap people and sell them into slavery, if you so desire. So, like, I'm not kidding whenever I say the sky is the limit. Now, obviously, you know, there's gonna be some things that you can't do. You know, keep, don't get any funny ideas where you can go around and, you know, do bad things to women. The hell, as far as I know, that could be in the game. I don't know. If it is, I'll have to edit that out. Ugh. That'd be disturbing. But, yeah, it looks like I can't take anything from these people, but I can definitely use their, training services. And I really want to get rid of this club, honestly. I don't think the club really does that much. Yeah, see, I'm at a disadvantage against animals, so... Yeah, see, it literally has no benefit at all. I mean, it has a bonus indoors, but it doesn't have a defense or an attack bonus. And it's at a disadvantage against animals, so why would I use this thing? It's really not worth it. Alright, you know, I got lockpicking up to 8, which is pretty good, I'm gonna say. So let's go ahead and... I don't really know, to be honest. I guess I could show you this. Yeah, so you can buy buildings in this. Like, there would be nothing to stop me from buying, say, this building and, like, turning it into my own personal house. But I have this building over here, which is just literally... there's nobody living in it. So apparently it's been completely restocked too, so that's interesting. Right, and there's also a bunch of lore here. If you want to read this, I've already read through all this. It kind of goes into explanation why this area, the hub, can't be colonized. It can't be held by a military force. And they suspect that there's something to do with the... are these even in order? Hang on. No, they're not in order. Hang on. Let me reorder these. All right. So right. So here's your chance. If you want to pause the video and read over these, just pause the video as I bring the mouse over them. Okay. Yeah, it's an interesting little bit of lore, to be honest. But they suspect that the reason that these areas can't be held is because the place is supposedly haunted or something like that. And you can believe either there's hauntings going on, or you can believe that there's some other kind of conspiracy going on. I would personally choose to go with the ghost, just because, I mean, who doesn't love a good ghost story, right? It's just so much more fun to believe that that it's actually a ghost. It might not be the most sensible thing, but I mean, who wants sensible in a video game, right? Ooh, hello. You have... she's apparently dying. Yeah, just loot her. Oh, hello. Well, this person had a lot of food on him, so... I could probably sell that for a decent amount. If... 28 cats is really not that great, but I might be able to cook it. And that's something I haven't really tried yet. I haven't tried cooking at all. Yeah, see, these wolves down here, or, yeah, bone dogs, whatever the heck they are, they will actually eat these two people. I think, I didn't see them at first, but I believe they ran away from me whenever I got too close to them. Alright, so can I cook? Let's test it out. Ah. Interesting. Alright, so I have dried meat. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, my inventory is not that big. Luckily, however, I now have plenty of food that I can take, or that I can use, and I might even be able to sell these. How much do these sell for? Still not really that much, but I don't need this much food, so I can just sell you, sell you, sell you, sell you, sell you, and then move these guys down and sell you. Bingo, problem solved. But you know what? I don't eat this, so I'll just take these back, if you don't mind. Rearrange this stuff. And then, do you have any more bandages? No. Because I was thinking I could kind of even out my inventory, but doesn't seem to be quite the case. Anyway. So where do I go from here? I guess I'll just go back to mining, honestly, because that's the easiest way that I know of to make money, so. And it works. I mean, might as well just stick with whatever works. There's not really a reason to not to. Right, but I am going to go ahead and save. Save this. Save 11. Alright, so how many days have passed? I'm now on day 15, right? And I've only made it this far. Like, I have just joined some people that'll kind of watch my back. I have access to training facilities. I have access to mining. Though you can do the mining without, like, you know, joining the people, but there's no shortage of starting positions that you can do if you so desire. And there's all kinds of different races, too. And I don't know if there's one advantage to playing one race or the other. Ooh, starving bandits. Okay, their athletics is 4. Okay, but where is their leader? Athletics 5, athletics 5, athletics 6. Athletics 3, athletics 4, okay. As far as I can tell, also, there doesn't really seem to be a rhyme or a reason for the AI's movements. that these bandits could have hideouts, and I just don't know about it. But as far as I can tell, they just wander around aimlessly. Alright, I can carry 2 more pieces of ore. Something's going on over here. And they're still, like, they're getting their butts kicked by the guards. Like, hardcore. Like, yeah, unfortunately, the guards... Like, if these guys carry anything interesting on them, the guards will have gotten to it by the time we get over there, so... Alright, 1 more piece of copper ore. And then... I might call it a video. I will leave it up to you guys if you want to see more. Because I know there wasn't a lot that happened in this episode, but... That's kind of the way it's going to have to be if we do a series on this, because it's just going to have to be like 1 episode is... You know... It's just going to be like little bits and pieces at a time. It's not going to be like Skyrim where you can go through and you can do an entire dungeon in 1 go. Alright, so... You can have those. You can also have those. And so that brought me up to 4,600, which... Okay, this thing doesn't have armor penetration, which is a problem. It doesn't have defense, but it has damage against humans. Oh, but do not use this thing against robots if we ever come across them. What about this thing? Can't really use it indoors. Okay. Value is 3,700? And its sale value is 900. Right. I could also go for ranged, I suppose. Problem is... ammunition for this stuff is... It's not common and it's not cheap. However, based off what I've heard, it does lots of damage. Oh, who are you? Are you one of the guards? No, you're a tech hunter. Okay. Very creepy looking individual, all things considered. Oh. Wait, are you? No, you are dead, but you are crippled. Okay, this is gonna be kind of cruel for me to do, but I'm gonna send Jessica out here and just attack this person. Quite honestly, you know, they are bandits, so I don't really care that much about them. And Jessica wouldn't either. They've attacked her relentlessly. So it's time for a little bit of payback, honestly. And Jessica, are you just gonna sit there and... I suppose if nothing else, it's... practice. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so what do you have on you? Honestly, I could just take all their weapons. so I can carry one more weapon. Right. And you'll notice the more that you become over-encumbered, or the more encumbered you are, the slower you move, but that's good for building up your athletics and your strength. So it's definitely worth keeping in mind. Also, what is this? Ooh. Damn. Also, you did not have these a second ago. You did not have what looked like shotguns a second ago. Okay, so... I could buy that. I could. Or I could... That actually... That costs like nothing. And damage versus animals is up 50%, so I'm going to take that, actually. And you can have that. And I tell you what, I'm going to see if I can just buy that katana or whatever it is. So just start collecting all the armor and stuff. Alright, so how much does this sell for? Alright, this sells for 107, which, not that great, but... No, it sells for... It sells for 26, which is even worse. But, you know, it's better than nothing, I suppose, so... Wait, who are... Oh... Okay, he's crippled. And you know what? You are the leader. So, you know what? Screw you, buddy. Do you not have legs? He doesn't... I think he is missing one leg. Alright, so... Ooh. Saber, eh? Alright, so it has a defense bonus, but it's not... an offensive weapon. Okay. That's worth keeping in mind. How much does it sell for? 113. Which I suppose isn't the worst. I mean, the copper is still the best option by far, but... yeah, you can have those and those. Unfortunately, that won't fit in there. You can have that. Yeah, I'm not above being a scavenger in this game. Sorry. It might be a bit morbid, but... Now, the game says I'm actually stealing from these guys, even though they're already dead. Alright, so how much do I have now? I have 4,600, and this costs 4,300, so I can technically afford that now. Screw it. I have a katana now. Works for me. Alright, so now... maybe I should try... attacking something. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should try saving. That'd be a good idea, right? Right? Yeah, probably. And... I have never seen that number before in my life, so screw you, buddy. Right. What's going on now? Right, are these... okay, yeah, you are out here. This may end up being a very big mistake. Just save real quick. Yeah, I'm not above safe scumming this. At all. Wow. Okay. Okay, you're playing dead, apparently. Right, so don't mess with those things, whatever the heck they are. Jessica, I think we need to work on your combat skills, like, quite a bit. But, I think I might actually leave this video there, to be honest, after that miserably failed attempt to take down a bone dog, or whatever the heck these things are called. And, oh, I didn't even notice this before. Something happened here. I don't know if the guards, like, ultimately said screw you to a bunch of these hungry bandits, or... or what the heck happened here. But yeah, I'm going to leave the video here. Let me know in the comment section what you guys want to see more, or if you guys want to see more. And next episode, I'll try and have Jessica be a little bit more skilled in a lot of things. So, can I... okay. Also, out of curiosity... okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have Jessica do a lot more training and stuff over here, and hopefully she'll be a bit more skilled next time I record a video for you guys. So if you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, God bless, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. What is going on there?